talked about by Wisconsin sports fans. For Wisconsin sports fans.
What are you talking about? What am I
You're playing scared.
Yeah, you're scared. I can see it.
I see the fear in your eyes.
Yeah,
you know who I didn't see the fear in his eyes?
Who's that?
Jackson Churio.
Yeah, no doubt.
But now all of a sudden, Jordan Love is consistently in that top 5 quarterback conversation because he is, dare I say, the word elite.
Why are kids staying out to 1:30 in the morning?
It was homecoming.
What is going on at 1:30 in the morning for children?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You saw what Jason did there with the 6'7", trying to appeal to the Gen Z people. Always doing that, Jason. I get what you're doing there.
You're so annoying with that.
What?
This is Sunday Karma, powered by ESPN Wisconsin. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios at the Avenue. Alongside Greg Scalzo, Alex Strouf, and Kyle Wallace, here's Good Karma Brand's founder and CEO, Craig Karmazin.
And welcome to the show. It is a Little League Sunday of Sunday Karma. And I'm just wondering if my outfit matches.
What do you mean?
Does my outfit match?
Stand up.
Blue, green.
Like,
Yeah, no.
I'm saying.
You got Bucks.
I'm
you got
saying-
Brewers.
I'm saying, like, it does because it, like, I feel like Kyle would say it matches, like, because it's Wisconsin sports.
Yeah.
So, like,
I'm not matching, but
Whoa.
I get it. You got Wisconsin sports, and I was told blue and green go together.
no, but
Kyle's out of breath right now because he's never been late to a Sunday Karma ever, and he was trying to make sure that was the case.
no, he was not late. He
He
wasn't. Close
wasn't.
to
He
being
got
late.
there. He's safe.
Yeah,
I
he
agree.
wasn't close to
But
being
he-
late.
but he's
I'm
out of
saying,
breath.
Like, these colors couldn't clash more with each other, but I feel like, does Brewers and Bucks, like, as an overall Wisconsin, like, if I was also wearing, like, red socks, like Badger socks,
Yeah.
would that match? Or does that clash? Like, if it's
I mean, I would say that it clashes, but Kyle would probably say that it matches. It's all in the eye of the beholder,
yeah,
right?
it's in the eye of your sports fandom. Like, Kyle, you believe, like, as a sports fan, that actually matches?
Listen, as a sports fan, what you got on is dope. I'm so proud of you right now repping the Milwaukee Bucks and the Milwaukee Brewers. That's dope. That's something I would 100% do. Actually, matter of fact, it's not Wisconsin fandom, but I will wear a Denver Broncos shirt with some Green Bay Packers socks.
Yeah, now that's when you were in two of the same sport, that's a little shaky. I know you have reason, and
Yeah, I mean,
respects that.
I wore some green socks with some Wisconsin shirt with Green Bay Packer socks.
Wisconsin Badger.
Yeah.
So was at the ballpark yesterday. Couldn't have been a more beautiful day. Like, I mean, like it's crazy what's going on. I mean, have we stopped appreciating it, or are we?
Are you talking about the Brewers or just the weather? Because you started down the weather track, and
No.
it wasn't perfect. Like, we're finally not too hot right now. It's like finally the right weather. But no,
No.
I think
Just like the weather made me realize it. Like, the stadium was full.
Roof was open.
The Brewers are in first place.
Yep.
Like,
playing the Braves, right?
yeah, playing like an elite team and not feeling like, oh my God, how can we compete with this team? Feeling like these are evenly matched teams and the Brewers just go out and win. And Lara's doing his best, Lou Gehrig, to try to Wally Pip Sal Frelick. And, like, it's crazy.
I don't think it's appreciated because I think when you're in it, it's hard to appreciate. I'm not saying that it's like an insult to fans. Like, to be spoiled is a good thing. Like, it's like you'd rather be spoiled as a sports fan because you are so used to having good things.
Like, you wake
But
up expecting to win
Correct.
every day, right?
Correct. I'll give one thing, one example here. Like, we always talk about the mother test, right? Of like, how much does your mom know? My mom was in town this weekend.
Do we always talk
from
about that?
Boston? Well,
Yeah,
those
the
in
mother
like
test. We always
content,
do it.
we always talk
Always,
about it.
yeah.
Not on the Sunday Karma, but in content, right?
What did I miss? Okay, got it. Yeah.
And my mom's like, oh, yeah, like, aren't the Brewers, they're in first place. And the idea that my mother knows from Boston, Massachusetts, that the Brewers are the best team in baseball tells you how far the Brewers have ascended. And it wasn't like shock or surprise. It was like, oh, yeah, they're like the best team. And I don't
What
think
does your mom think about Caleb Durbin?
My
a
mom
great follow-up.
probably doesn't know who Caleb Durbin
Okay.
is.
Andrew Monasterio?
Yeah.
I don't think she knows who Andrew Monasterio is either.
He was in the middle
my
of
dad
some
and I
runs
talked
scored
about
yesterday.
Caleb Durbin this morning, though, in terms of him being a fan favorite now after starting 0 for 35.
Yeah.
But the point is like it's hard when you're in it to realize that like you are the best team in baseball. Nobody's surprised by it anymore. And the fact that the over-under on the Brewers win total this year was 85.5, and this office in totality only put like $750 on it. At the
I don't know what
Potawatomi
you're talking about.
Sportsbook.
Oh, don't even get me and Kyle started
That
on this.
is.
Oh, you're
that
saying
is
you
the
put on some
biggest
more?
insult
Don't even get
to
me and
this
Kyle started on
group
this.
of people
Wait,
that
what?
could ever
We would have been
exist.
well over 1,000. We would have been over 1,000. Brust wasn't taking any action. It was a mess. It was a mess.
Yeah. Brust refused to take.
He discluded us.
Yeah, he did.
He wouldn't let me bet more than like $100 on it.
Yeah, at least you got $100 on it.
Yeah.
I didn't get invited.
Yeah.
Because Ben Brust was in charge. You got to take it up with the
I
Brust.
mean, but Potawatomi is open for everybody. Like,
They
it's
are-
not like you couldn't have gone
Totally.
on your own.
Oh, and I
That's
did.
a fair point.
Yeah.
But my point is that like 85.5, the Brewers have now won 80 games, right?
No.
They're at 81.
81 games.
I thought it, yeah, they're at least 81. I thought 82.
Yesterday was
even.
their 81st win.
Yeah.
81. Okay, yeah.
So 81 wins. They could be over the over-under mark before they get to the month of September.
Yeah, but like Thursday.
That's what I mean. It's insane.
Yeah. But they've continuously exceeded expectations.
Well, and you
Using the over-under line, I don't even think is complimentary enough of what they've continued to do year in, year out.
No, but you would think in the fifth year of doing it, the expectations would rise
think.
enough to where it would be tough to exceed
Yeah, but
them
again, like I was
as
talking,
wildly.
but I talked about it yesterday on BEI on our sister station 620 WTMJ. Like I don't think
Is Brewers extra innings that much of a like is that a BEI like everyone?
Everybody knows what BEI is.
it's
Just
okay.
like the mother test.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, yeah, it's like the mother test.
one and the same. I would agree.
DEI.
I would agree.
You know Kyle BEI.
I've been called DEI.
If we think back, I'm just gonna move on. If we think back to April, they traded the race.
I mean that line by Kyle is
Oh, you're still stuck on that.
I was waiting for Craig to say, no.
no. I mean
He's
that's,
not going to dispute it.
that's a line. I mean that's a promo. That's a redo the show open so that line gets in it.
I've got nothing to say.
Brewers extra innings, BEI.
Yeah, well, when you think back to April, I just don't
Not
think
to be confused with how Kyle got hired, which is BEI.
confirmed. I just don't think the expectations, however you look at the over-under line, what was it you said, 85.5?
85.5.
They traded the race,
Yep.
right? Freddie Peralta goes to the Mets.
Yep.
I don't think anybody was sitting there and pounding the drum for Mizorowski being Cy Young good.
No, but people, we expected him to
yeah.
be great.
You expected him to take a step forward without a doubt, but I don't think you were thinking Cy Young good. And then if I was to ask you in April, who's their best and most consistent bat going to be? You could have taken 9 guesses. I don't think the name Jake Bowers was coming out of your
I
mouth.
would have taken Jake Bowers.
With what guess? The
of course
7th?
not.
The
Yeah.
7th? 8th guess?
If I had asked you on July 1st, you wouldn't have guessed Joey Ortiz.
Joey Ortiz
Yeah.
became an MVP level player in the second half of the season. He's been the best offensive player in baseball since the 4th of July. That's an absurd sentence. That is a guy who on July 1st, many fans would have said bench him. And now he has become the best offensive player in baseball since the 4th of July. The absurdity of the way they win still blows my mind, and it's the third year in a row that they are doing things this way.
You had Chris Sale saying it's the best fastball I've ever seen, and Jacob Mizorowski saying, yeah, I didn't really have a good fastball today. You had Logan Henderson yesterday look as hittable as I thought he looked like all year, and held like the Braves to like 1 run.
Oh, and then you got Kyle Harrison too. And those 3 guys are all 24 and younger.
Yeah.
Those are young starting pitchers. And when we look at how this team was built, you go to Joey Ortiz, right? That was part of the Corbin Burns trade. Like he was a good prospect.
Dude,
it
the
wasn't
Corbin
like
Burns
he was
trade.
like
I said it yesterday. That was the trade where I still wasn't on the lie detector. I still wasn't bought into the Brewers' vision of it, and letting Corbin Burns go. I was just like, you just can't do that with someone like Corbin Burns at this point of his career. He's going to be so good. And he was so good after he was gone. But
For
once
1
I
year, wasn't it? Was it 1 year or 2 years? 1 year, because he got the Tommy John the second year, right?
But that year, even with how good he was, that's when I was like, okay, I get it now, and I'm good with it. Like that was the one. Like, but so by Willie Adames, I feel like everyone was like heart was broken when Willie Adames was leaving, but everyone was accepting by then. Like, right? Like
in Peralta, everybody was like,
Oh,
all right,
Peralta-
almost looking forward to the return. It was like, all right, who do we get back here?
Yeah. Yeah. And then when the Durbin trade happened, it wasn't like, oh my God, how could we do this? Durbin was the only guy who hit in the entire postseason. It was like, oh, we must be selling high. Yep. Monasterio, yeah, he hit the grand slam against the Reds. He was clutch, but I'm sure the guys we're getting back are better than the guys we gave up. I think that happened pretty dramatically this year.
Yeah, that's why I never ever question our general manager, because he legitimately.
You've never questioned him. You're right.
No, I don't question him. I might have said, I probably would have gave up Logan Henderson if that would have came down for Skubal. But guess what? Logan Henderson went toe to toe and outpitched Skubal last week, and Logan Henderson continues to be great.
You just said you don't question him.
No,
but you questioned
No,
him.
he definitely questioned him 3 weeks ago.
I did not question him.
No, you did.
I said I would have did it, but I'm ride or die with my general manager.
I will say,
that is what
he
I'm
wasn't
saying.
as critical as Ben Brust was on
No,
that, right?
no.
Ben Brust was like, you have to do this. And Kyle's had his eye on the future.
I do have my eye on the future. And so for me, I'm like, all right, this is just another example of why we should go ahead and just let Matt Arnold keep doing what Matt Arnold does. Pat Murphy do what he does. Like, whatever they do, it has been absolute magic. I don't think people understand. I think you alluded to it before, Greg, is the Brewers are on their way to winning a 4th straight NL Central Division championship. Craig, when you started this company, never in our wildest dreams at Good Karma Brands did we ever think that we would watch the Brewers win back-to-back NL Central Division titles.
I never even thought they'd be in the National League. I mean, when I started the company.
Fair point.
Oh, I thought they were in the National League by that year, no?
No,
It was right, the year after?
The year after
Oh.
was, we're taking it national. That was the big slogan.
Yeah.
So they lost like 120 games. Like Davey Lopes was the manager.
But
it's awful.
It's absolutely incredible, and what the Brewers are doing is fantastic.
And
That's
Jerry
why
Royster became the manager. It became worse somehow.
Yeah, the first season in Milwaukee at the AmFam Field, formerly known as Miller Park, that was a doozy too. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Because there was an extra year because the awful tragedy that happened. So you had 2 years of of shutting it down at Miller Park. Yeah, it's a rough stretch for the Brewers. I think the single biggest moment was in an August, they were 6 games out of the wild card, and there was some debate of if they should go after Prince Fielder as a late season acquisition, or Cecil Fielder, sorry. Cecil Fielder, Prince Fielder's dad. That was the one moment in time where they were probably 8 games under 500.
What year was that?
It was 98, maybe?
Yeah, we sucked.
Yeah.
Strouf was too young. He wasn't alive. Greg was somewhere
born
in
in
Boston.
98.
He was in Boston somewhere. They don't understand how bad the Milwaukee Brewers were.
Bad.
The Brewers were awful. Just absolutely awful. We celebrated 2008 simply because we thought that, oh my gosh, we finally made the playoffs, and it took us multiple years to get back to the playoffs in 2011. So what we're doing right now is mind-blowing to Brewers fans who've been ride or die for the last 25 years.
And Bowers, I just think it's worth mentioning his first 2 at-bats yesterday. I don't
23
know.
pitches.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd seen anything like that that I could recall.
Me neither.
Where a guy had his first 2 at-bats, double-digit pitches, and ends the second one with a home run.
Absurd.
It was crazy.
A go-ahead home run on the 12th pitch of the at-bat. It was the 3rd inning. It was the 23rd pitch he had seen. He saw a third of this dude's pitches. Perez, who, by the way...
That's just Pat Murphy's dream right there.
Oh, dude,
I mean,
absolutely.
that is, yeah.
Just discipline, long at-bats.
Billy Bean is smiling just watching that at-bat.
And that Bowers, the first at-bat walked, because Murph said after the game, he's like, usually with those long at-bats, because you foul off so many pitches, if you throw one out of strike zone, you'll chase. So there's questions coming in on YouTube from Kevin. Who's that guy sitting by Scalzo? Kevin.
We have a live studio audience today.
It's his bodyguard.
Yeah.
Scalzo has gotten big time, and
That's
it's
true.
Scalzo's mom in town. We wanted to make sure nothing happened to Greg, so we hired a bodyguard.
That's
so,
correct, yep.
Well-tanned bodyguard for Scalzo.
Yeah.
That's what he is, right? All right, good.
Well tanned? Is that the question?
He's well-tanned, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
And he looks like a bodyguard.
He does. He does.
You do look ripped. Good for you.
Can you take Strouf to the gym with you after this?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Have
I
you
could
seen
use
any
that.
of Strouf's stuff on social media of him? Jim,
Yeah,
seen it.
yes.
No.
He can't bench 95
Did we
anymore.
need to do that in the first segment? We couldn't have waited until like the third segment.
Do you think you could bench 95 pounds? It's been 3 months.
Yeah, I think I could.
Oh,
Have you been doing any work in the last 2 months?
No.
No.
he benched 95 pounds and literally did not lift a weight since. He got it
that's
up,
true.
never worked out again.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, when you sometimes it's like you're hitting your big dream goal.
Yeah, get to 100, which I don't know that I actually did. But yeah, get to 3 digits, call it a day.
You got to 95 pounds. That was the big number.
I did 95. What was it, Kyle? 4 times?
Sure. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah. 4 times.
Is that right?
King, I don't know. Whatever,
King. He's called me King.
Whatever you
That's
wanted
so
to be.
insulting.
That is so insulting.
A 95
I have
pound
never been
benching
talked
king.
down to like I just was.
Yes, correct.
That's
I got to 100 pounds. Or I got 95 4 times, right? 4?
right?
I mean,
You were
that's-
there.
I
Yeah.
would think if you got 94.4, you would have been like, let's try 100, though, right? Or they're not the weight.
You don't
like,
have the 2.5
I don't-
2.5
I
pound
don't-
plates.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I don't think those are accessible.
Like
at that.
105, I feel like.
I think that's gettable.
Nah,
I would say that's
you guys
gettable.
run in the gym with him.
Kyle's
you
making it seem like he didn't even do 95.
He did 95, but it wasn't just like a yeah.
God.
Bar moving.
I'm not having a good time.
a little bit of
anymore.
waves on the bar.
Can I have the bodyguard?
See, I don't remember this.
I need it more than you.
Daniel says in 92 with Phil Garner, this was before my time. I had not ever been to the state of Wisconsin in 1992. We came in second in the division when there was no wild card. The slogan the following year was rounding second and heading for first.
You know what, Craig? I think was 92 the last winning season the Brewers had until 2008.
That could be.
That might be it.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
might
that
be
could
it.
be.
Rounding
That's a
second.
bad slogan.
And then they
that's a really
and then
bad
they
slogan.
made the trade for for CC, and they made the playoffs once in the next
That was
9
awesome.
years.
I was here for that.
I was here for that
insane.
too. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Rounding
But again,
second-
like you have to remember, they went all in, and they made the playoffs one time after that in the next 9 years.
Yeah.
Rounding second and heading for first has to be really confusing for little kids who are learning how to play baseball.
True.
Also,
Because we made it 2008, then 2011, then it was in 2018.
16.
16.
Oh, 16.
Was there a
16?
16?
I
I
think
thought
so.
I thought we sucked in 16.
You could be right.
Was it? You know what?
We'll look that up.
I get rid of all the
No,
bad.
I think
numbers.
you are right. I think they sucked in 16. They were close in 17. It may
And
have
then,
been
I
18.
think Craig came 15 or 16, one of the two. Because he took over during the season.
He did. That would have been 15, though.
Okay, yeah. So at some point, but we sucked. We sucked. So the whole point of this now, I don't question what this organization does because they seem to have found the magic brew, as they say. And whether or not it's going to end in a World Series this year, I have no idea. But what I do know is the future is extremely bright.
And you've guaranteed
The
a World
present
Series
is
of years. By the way,
extremely bright.
2016, the year I said they were in the postseason, they were 73 and 89,
not so
which I
much.
don't think was good enough for the
Correct.
postseason.
Not quite.
Yeah, 2018 was obviously
We
that
looked
night.
it up. It's once in 9 years that they made it after the CC trade.
2011.
Yep. Once in 9 years. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But the over 500 thing, because they were 81 and 81 in 2005. So you were right, Kyle. They were 92 and 70 in 92, and
It's a
then
good season.
and then didn't go over 500 again until 2008.
yeah, I'm telling you, I
That's
remember
crazy.
my grandpa used to sit in the chair, you listen to Bob Uecker, have it on TV, broadcast TV like the Milwaukee Bucks back in the day, the Brewers were. Used to watch it with Bob Uecker on the radio in his chair, and we just used to watch losing baseball.
Do you know what
That's we did.
happens if the Brewers win tonight?
What happens? Oh,
Season series?
Oh, yeah, they're over 500.
They
500,
clinch
yeah.
82 wins. They clinch.
Oh, they're
a winning,
yeah.
They clinch a winning season like now when they hadn't done it. For,
August 23rd.
They hadn't done it for 16 years. All right, I think we
You
showed
don't,
our
you don't know you're in
appreciation.
the good times until they're gone, right? That's what they say.
Chill out.
What?
Good times many years ahead.
I agree,
Dave,
but like,
Dave
this is,
texts in on the Carbless Talking text line where less is more. Carbless handcrafted cocktails. Off topic, but Greg, you need to teach me craps.
I'm happy to teach you craps.
Dave wants you to, not me.
I
Yeah.
also want you to. I don't know how to play craps.
I would be happy to teach crafts. That my grandmother taught me when I was a kid.
Your grandmother did?
This is
Yeah.
crazy. What a family you come from.
Yeah, you are a fascinating
Come here,
creature.
little Greg. I can't do a old woman. How do you do
An
an
old woman Boston accent?
Boston.
You could do it.
Greg-
Go
No,
for it,
she was
Kyle.
Connecticut.
No,
She was Connecticut, not
Connecticut.
Boston.
Don't try to.
Greg-
That's
Greg-
Boston. That's too
Greg-
confusing.
Gregory-
Oh, actually, that's a half New York.
Gregory.
Wait. So, Kyle, do your half New York, half Boston accent, talking to Greg as a 7-year-old. saying to bring me my cigarettes so I can come teach you to play craps.
All right,
Go.
Boston, New York. Boston.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, Greg, bring me my cigarettes, please, so I can go. Well, I don't know. I tried to combine them. Okay, Boston.
My
Greg.
grandmother did smoke cigarettes. She was about 4'10".
Greg, I mean, was there any question if your grandmother smoked cigarettes?
Did she say,
That was not.
Greg, give me my
that
six.
We didn't need
Give
to
me my
have that
six.
answered.
Did he talk like that? Hey, Greg.
Yeah, she was
Give
like
my
a
six.
Simpsons, like a Marge Simpsons, like a sister, like kind of voice.
Damn,
That was how we
4'11"?
bonded when I was, as soon as I turned
Cigarettes?
18, was going and taking her to the casino, Mohegan Sun. Yeah,
Did you ever walk into the house like,
wheel
grandma's home?
her in, and then
Yes.
she'd go to the handicap craps table, and we'd wheel her up there, and we'd roll craps together.
What a
It's
memory.
my
What a,
bonding moment.
what a life. They don't make them like you here in Wisconsin.
Greg, go on the no pass line.
Exactly. She always thought the all tall small was a sucker bet,
No
but I still like to
pass.
play it.
This is in your blood.
Of course.
Literally, generations have passed down.
Nathan on the Carbless Talking text line. If y'all keep texting so well, we'll go straight for 2 hours and we'll deal with the ramifications later. I promise you, we will not take a commercial for 2 hours if you guys keep texting so well. 800-990-ESPN. It's 800-990-3776. Carbless, where less is more. Nathan texts, Harrison is better than Skubal this season. Skubal is no longer the same guy he was. Still very good, but Harrison has outpitched him twice now since the trade last night. Best trade they never made. I assume he means Henderson there
yeah.
when he's saying that. And
Well, I think the big thing you look at is
by the way,
the
Skubal
player,
did get a win and look good yesterday.
the pitchers you have based on what they're being paid versus the pitcher you could have had and what they're being paid, right? Everything within that context. If you say they're making the same amount of money, as much as I love Henderson, as much as I love Harrison, I'd still much rather have Skubal. But in terms of what they're making, the value of those guys is significantly greater.
Would you be surprised if Henderson, I wouldn't be surprised if Henderson wins like the Cy Young Award, and I also wouldn't be surprised if the Brewers sent him to the minors today. Like that's how crazy the Brewers are. And it would be smart somehow because it would be like, oh, he would still be able to get 4 more years where we don't have to pay him.
Correct. Yes. Controllable contract
Yeah.
years. Yes.
Dude, Lara, do you know Lara's contract?
Yeah, it's 7 years. Is it 70 years? 30-something million?
$28 million
Yeah,
that's
over
it?
7 years.
It was.
I think they paid him the day before they brought him up. They were probably like, yeah,
Well, he
you're-
wasn't-
you're here
I
in
remember
pizza.
I remember the extension being signed. I think to your point, I think it was like 2 weeks maybe.
Before he came up.
It was,
if that.
his might have been a little bit faster.
I didn't realize it was that little money.
They were probably like, yeah, you're probably never going to make it to the majors, but we're still willing to pay you 7 years and $28 million. Oh, I'll take
by
that.
the way, here we go.
Go
Yep.
to the majors next day.
And oh my,
He could make a lot
you
of
said
money.
it before, Craig. That kid has stolen Sal Frelick's job.
Dude, that catch he made in the gap yesterday.
Yes.
Like the batter, when the batters just look up after and they're like,
How did
What?
that
How
happen?
did you
like
do
that?
that?
That was a hit. I
like he's
felt
like,
it off
where
the
am I
bat.
supposed to hit it?
Yeah.
Like that's what it was like. If I'm gonna hit a double, where am I gonna hit it? If you're gonna do that to me,
And it looks dramatic. He makes it look dramatic, but also easy at the same time, right? Because
Yeah.
he just accelerates and he gets to it. And it's like, oh wow, was he just being extra when he made that at the end? But no, like legitimately, not a lot of guys can make that play. The Brewers have amazing outfielders and great defense as well. And Sal Frelick, I don't think Sal's coming back until they expand rosters.
Oh, and they still have their top
he'll be back
prospect
this
who's
week.
sitting, who's
He
sitting
will
in the
be?
minors.
Yeah, I'll be back this week.
Who they gonna
yeah, I
send
was
down?
gonna say because Lara's number 4.
Yeah.
Spencer
Pratt was in like the close to 10, right?
Did you say Spencer Pratt?
Spencer
No,
Pratt.
Cooper Pratt.
Cooper Pratt.
Running for mayor.
I was calling him that yesterday. I kept saying, Cooper, don't call me Spencer Pratt.
Yeah, the Brewers get that great deal on Lara simply because of the fact that Luis Lara was not as highly touted coming up the last couple of years. So the Brewers, he got good, he played well, and he
He's
played
still
really
top
well.
100.
No,
and all
I mean, he
that.
was highly touted. He was a
but-
Gold Glover at the minor league
No,
level.
what I'm saying is when you talk about the Brewers prospects, there was guys ahead of Luis Lara that you would be talking about.
Okay,
Luis
we
Lara
got
was
Jason Wilde coming up soon. It is Sunday Karma, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
When I'm not on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, I'm a parent who's trying to stay ahead of life's most important decisions. Look, we're all busy. We plan vacations, sports schedules, work, but so many of us never make time for estate planning. I recently worked with Kirsten Hildebrand and her team at Hildebrand Law Firm, and they made the process of estate planning so much easier than I expected. They answered all my questions and gave me peace of mind knowing that my family is protected. Do not wait until life forces you to make these decisions. Visit hildebrandlawfirm.net to request your consultation today or call and tell them Jen sent you.
It all started with a small storefront and a big promise. Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tosher here, and when it comes to orthopedic care, you want expertise you can trust. That's why I want to personally introduce you to MoMA, the Midwest Orthopedic and Musculoskeletal Alliance. MoMA brings together the orthopedic physicians, pain management specialists, clinics, and affiliated services that have delivered award-winning orthopedic and pain care across greater Milwaukee for decades, now working together under one name. Learn more or schedule an appointment. Visit MoMaMKE.com. That's MoMaMKE.com, and let them get you back to your game.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Cunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Cunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace for Universal Windows Direct. Can you believe we're already talking about the end of summer? It feels like we were just firing up our grills for Memorial Day. But if replacing your windows has been sitting on your to-do list, now's the time to get it done and cross it off for good. Right now, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free, and you can also get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
A new era for Badger fans starts now. ESPN Milwaukee is your new home of Wisconsin Badger athletics. Don't miss a single play right here on ESPN Milwaukee on Wisconsin. You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Sunday Karma continues. We got Wilde next segment. We got no Wilde today.
Wilde next segment. I told him 10:37.
Okay.
Oh, we got time.
There's no way we get to him on time.
No way.
Carveless Talking text line dominating the show today. 800-990 ESPN. 800-990-3776. You can watch on YouTube where you can see Greg's bodyguard next to him.
I got him off screen.
Why?
Okay.
Everybody wants
Put
to
him
see the
back on.
bodyguard.
No, you should put him back on screen.
Is that the thing? Like, the bodyguards aren't supposed
I didn't know
to
that if he gave you approval for him to be, on screen. You don't want your bodyguard to be seen. You want to be able to catch people by surprise.
Okay, all right. Keep him off screen then. Yeah.
Unless he wants to be on screen.
I mean, we're not gonna identify him,
You don't think there's some level of like just making sure people know he's got the muscle behind him so they know not to mess?
Nah, I'd rather somebody try to run up on me and then all out of nowhere somebody just bow. Like,
You want the smoke.
You want the
I mean, I was told Chicago folks are mad at me. They told me don't step foot in Chicago, and so I would love to have a bodyguard where I'm just walking, and when somebody try to run up on me, my bodyguard comes and just hit him. One hitter quitter.
So
you don't have a bodyguard.
Not yet. When I go to Chicago, I may need one.
What's going on in Chicago?
Oh,
Yeah, what's going on?
they're
Why are all the
mad.
Chicago
I call
folks?
Chicago
What's going on?
fans fake, and they got all.
Okay, so I heard,
God.
no names please, but one of our ESPN Chicago hosts said that the Milwaukee Brewers are his least favorite fans,
This was in retaliation to what I said.
and the Brewers are total bandwagon fans.
I did see this.
So,
I agree.
so wait, let me just read you this, because we were just talking about the Milwaukee Brewers, right? And 1995 to 2005, pretty bad era for the Brewers. Would we agree?
Very bad.
Really bad.
Yes.
Brewers are playing the Braves right now. Braves, 1995. Braves, pretty good.
The 90s were dominated by the Braves, and even in popularity because of the TNT broadcast or the TBS broadcast at the time.
Okay. From 95 to 2005, the Brewers won 771 games. How many do you think the Braves won during that time? And that is 10 years.
I'll say 890.
No, gotta be more
I was
than
gonna
that.
go higher than that.
1,003.
Yeah, I was going to go higher than
The
that.
Brewers was bad. The Brewers won 700. They had to run a lot more.
1,003.
I guess, but over a 10-year span, that means the average. No, it
Well,
was
it's an
11-year
11-year
span.
span. 11-year
That's
span.
90-something wins.
1,003 wins, okay? And during that time, the Brewers' average attendance was 1.9 million fans. The Braves' attendance was 3 million fans. If you take the population of the Brewers having 1.5 million in the metro, the Braves having 4.2 million in the metro, the attendance per win per 100,000 people in the metro area, Brewers 165, Braves 79.
Oh, take that.
See?
Look at that.
That is some statistics.
You were thinking about this. Brewers fans are. I mean, I love my Brewers, but I understand when we were bad, people weren't showing up. I miss the
I know
days
what
where
those showed
People
up.
were paying attention. Like,
No, people showed up and people were paying attention. I think here's my knock on Brewers fans during that era.
Yeah, let me hear. You're a nut.
My knock on it was Brewers games were a tailgate. Brewers games were the summer. Brewers games were a cultural event. And the rare time, even into 2004, 2005, when all of a sudden Ryan Braun came and there was some like actual meaningful baseball in September.
Mm-hmm.
Once Packers season started, it was done. The Brewers didn't exist once Packers season started.
Craig, I remember going to the when American Family Field first opened. You buy tickets for like $10 up in the 400s, and you can move down.
Yeah, but I'm
You
saying
can move
that's
down.
why I want to make sure Brewers fans don't mess around with this year. When the Packers season starts, attention needs to stay locked on the Brewers.
I think it will this year. I think
Yeah.
there's room for both of them.
And I know
believe
it will be
there
in
definitely will be.
October, like during the playoffs, but don't take September for granted, please.
Well, no, the Brewers are going to clinch in September. I think fans are going to be there. You still are fighting for first place. There's a lot of intrigue with Jacob Mizorowski and the young pitching staff that I think this year seems more exciting, even though last year was amazing because of all the winning streaks they had. This year, the team is more exciting. I think people are a little bit more locked in.
Every year we're like, this year is more exciting, and
It keeps getting better.
It does keep getting better. And this show does because Jason Wilde's next. It's Sunday Karma, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Your garage can be more than just a place to park your car. Hey, it's Jen Latta from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Whether it's your workshop, your project space, or where you store all the gear that comes with living an active Wisconsin lifestyle, Closets by Design can help make the most of it. Customary cabinetry, wall storage systems, and durable flooring solutions designed specifically for the way that you use the space. Right now, you can get 40% off, plus ask about special financing options. Schedule your free in-home design consultation today at closetsbydesign.com and tell them Jen sent you.
Snap-on IndyCar weekend at the Milwaukee Mile isn't just another race. It's twice the action. 2 races, 1 legendary track. Bring the crew, bring the family, or just bring your need for speed. Because this isn't just racing, it's a full-throttle summer event. This is the Milwaukee Mile doing what it does best. Snap-on IndyCar weekend, August 28th through the 30th. Grab your tickets now and hold on tight.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com. That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian, screaming Sicilian.
Screamin' Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
ESPN Milwaukee fans, it's Gabe Neitzel here, and I want to introduce you to Jens Family Chiropractic. If you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, headaches, or sciatica, Jens Family Chiropractic focuses on finding the cause of the problem, not just helping you manage the symptoms. For nearly 10 years, they've helped Milwaukee area patients find real answers through personalized care and advanced treatment options. Learn more and check out their new patient special at jensfamilychiropractic.com. That's jensfamilychiropractic.com.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
We are going to grind out at bats. You have to throw quality pitches in order to get us out. And then once we get on the base paths, you have to worry about us. It's a different brand of baseball.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Off of YouTube, Craig, you are a pathetic loser. You preach this company being cross-platform, yet instead of reading any YouTube comments, all you're doing is reading texts. Is this 1999? All right, no one actually texted that, but or sent that in. But I don't know why I'm only reading texts and not hitting the YouTube comments. What's going on YouTube, Stroufy?
Yeah, our buddy Dr. Matt from Columbus Family Dental chimes in. He says, shout out to Redacted. We're not going to say his name. It's Bodyguard.
Yeah.
And then he asks how the Culver's empire is.
Oh.
Bodyguard, any thoughts?
Bodyguard can't talk.
Oh, he can't talk?
No, he's not.
Okay. I know his name's Redacted. I didn't know if he had
Yeah.
microphone privileges. Chef Ed chimes in on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, says the Cubs will lose in the wild card round. Little prediction there. And Mr. Fantasy says 5 seasons in a row of 90-plus lost seasons, including the fabled 2002 106 lost season, going back to our Brewers conversation.
I got it. Was that Jerry Royster or was that Davey Lopes? Or is that a combined collaboration?
I got to be honest, man. I didn't. Growing up in Green Bay, it was all Packers all the time. I never paid attention to the Brewers until the CC's about this season.
You were also born in what, 1990?
98.
98.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you're really
the bodyguard just made a disgusted look. He feels very old right now.
I can tell. My bodyguard's got some stories
By the
from
way, I was
1998.
right.
We can't tell those, but he's got some stories from 98.
By the way, from that year, Davey Lopes was 3-12. Jerry Royster was 53 and 94.
Oh, both of them. It was both
It
of
was
them.
a
You
collab.
called that.
That was a fantastic collab. Almost as good as the collab between Jason Wilde and Mark Tauscher that you get every single day from 9 till noon, called Wilde and Tausch. Jason Wilde now joins us to talk kicking. Good morning, Jason.
Yeah.
Craig's favorite topic.
Yeah, as someone who is watching the 4-square screen on YouTube, I was wondering if you had a different chat than I did when you were reading that comment, because I did not see that one come across my desk either.
That comment was between me and my therapist, but we'll figure that out. I have my own comments. It's like a beautiful mind. I see comments that others might not.
Wait a minute. So your therapist is in your own head?
Yeah. No, I need a therapist because of what's in my head.
Oh, okay.
So, Jason, anything to discuss in terms of field goal kicking? Because I see the YouTube title relates to the Packers field goal kicker, but I don't watch preseason football, so I don't know what that is even about.
Yeah, he's 10 for 10, 11 for 11 if you count the 58-yarder that was wiped out by a Steelers penalty. He has not missed. He is 7 for 7 on field goals that have counted, including 3 of 50 yards or more. He's 3 for 3 on extra points. So
did he make a 69-yard field goal yesterday?
He did not. No.
I got an alert that someone made a 69-yard field goal yesterday in the NFL.
Harrison Butker. Yeah, Harrison Butker did.
Yeah, Mr. I love her in the kitchen.
he did say that at one point, yes.
I was hoping you would say that so I didn't have to. So nice work, Kyle. Thank you.
Is that like an XFL thing? That's his new name. He changed it. He's going to say on the back of his jersey.
Traditional household. That's what he should be. Harrison traditional household. Buck
trad wife.
Wait, should he be allowed to have like one game a year? Because isn't this week in Major League Baseball like Players Weekend, where they're actually allowed to like wear like running gloves that have a different logo on it that support a cause? Shouldn't NFL players one game a year be able to put their name and like Harrison Butker should be able to have just traditional household on the back of his jersey?
Some or his cleats. He probably has trad wife on his cleats when he has a special cleat.
I mean, it's 69-yard field goal though. Would you take Mr. Trad Life for your team for 69-yard field goal?
I looked at my wife, said, "We raise a kid like this. We need to follow suit."
Jason, thoughts?
Next.
So I know everyone last week, almost everyone believed that they felt better. Or can we move on and just be like, all right, we have a good kicker, and he's probably going to have a game in the regular season where he struggles, but like the Packers made a good choice. He's going to be the kicker for the next few years if he's healthy, and he may have some little bumps in the road, but this is our guy. Scalzo, you're saying no? Then until he does it consistently in the regular season?
I think the question more for Jason is, Jason, how many missed field goals will it be until Packers fans start freaking out about Trey Smack in the regular season?
Oh, this is so bad.
One. It's one.
No, you're right. I mean, look, I just finished writing about this because I thought Cam Acord, the new special teams coach.
By the way, every time I hear Jason talk about writing, I feel like that's so quaint. Like, right? I was like, because no one knows how to read anymore. So like when he's writing,
Just picture him on a typewriter.
yeah, I'm saying like, is anyone reading? Like, does anyone know how to read? Like,
That's
so
so
when,
sad.
like Jason, when you're typing out this like writing stuff, are you imagining that someone's actually still reading your works as if it's like 10 or 20 years ago?
I'm like, who was the guy? Stephen J. Cannell, is that his name? Strouf will not get this reference. But at the end of the A-Team, if you're old enough to watch the A-Team with Mr. T, which, by the way, I think there's a documentary coming out about him on Netflix that I really want to watch. But at the end of the show, they would show the guy who like created the show, and he's sitting at a typewriter, and he finishes off like the last word, and he rips the piece of paper and flips it into the air, and then it goes to like his logo. And yes, that is what I am. I am 1980s.
You're like the movie Stand By Me, where you're like, you realize like the whole movie is actually just you like writing a book or telling the story about it. Like Jason's like using a word processor, being like,
is that how Stand By Me ends?
I think so, right?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know. I just remember all the good classic scenes.
yeah. I think at the end he's like tells about like what happened to the guys, and you realize like this whole movie is him like reflecting on what
And
happened.
they do little captions at the end of where the people go.
Yeah. Okay, so Jason, you were writing on your typewriter about Trey Smack. What were you saying?
Just call me Gutenberg.
I think he pictures you being like Salinger in Cornish, New Hampshire, just sitting there writing, not talking to anybody.
I don't know what this has to do with Steve Gutenberg in either Two Men and a Baby or Police Academy, but let's keep going.
Three men and a baby. I think it was not just two.
Oh, 2.5 men.
But nevertheless, Cam Acord yesterday when we talked to him was very clear. Like, he's had 2 good games, and we're happy for him, but it's 2 games. And I think that's, consistent with how they were handling his inconsistency at the start of camp. Like, look, let's not freak out here. He's going to figure it out. Now, it's great that he went to Denver and went to Pittsburgh in August and made all his kicks, right? I am here to remind you, and I hope the YouTube commenters and the texters don't get irritated with this. Anders Carlson, little known fact about Anders Carlson, he made all 16 of his first 16 kicks in the regular season, field goals and extra points. We were not feeling as great about him late in the season, correct? Including in a playoff game that they probably would have won had he made a field goal in the fourth quarter.
Some of that might just be the name, though. I feel like Anders Carlson doesn't deliver the same amount of confidence as Trey Smack does.
Yeah, and I feel like Smack's
Trey
average.
Smack was a linebacker, I would agree, but he's a kicker.
No, Smack works for kicker.
Yeah, and I feel like his average depth has been longer, and his how down the middle they've been.
You haven't watched. You have not watched this.
He is so full.
Carlson's
You read the
like,
good notes, though.
Carlson's were good, but like a lot of them were right by the upright. Like, I mean, I could see it coming.
Okay. Wait a minute. How do you know? You just got done saying you had no idea what was happening in preseason.
Yeah, that too.
I'm really excited for Craig to learn that there's a long snapper battle in Packers camp. I bet that'll get you even more fired up than talking kicking.
I mean, that would be impressive if that was really true.
No,
I know that's
true.
made up.
No.
Oh, it's true.
No, it's true.
No.
It's true.
No, for real.
No.
A Wally Pipp.
I think there's
Hold
hold
on.
What?
You guys are saying it's true, and Jason's literally like, no, it's not true. And the one person I trust in terms of the battles going on in camp is Jason Wilde.
But it's not a battle because the actual long snapper's injured. But he's going to get Wally pipped. Jason, how are you not on board with me on that? Long snapper battle. It's real.
So this is how we're going to spend our time, huh, Strouf? Sure. Okay, let's do it. Cam Adamitis is a lovely fellow. He's got great hair, and he snapped very well. But I don't, and the sense I get from the Packers brass is that they're not worried, because Acord was asked about this yesterday, and LaFleur was asked about it a couple of days ago. I don't think they're worried about messing up Trey Smack's mojo by changing long snappers. Now, Holder would be a different story. I think Daniel Whelan, the punter, has really kind of figured out exactly. Remember when, I know you were into this, Strouf, when Acord talked to us a couple weeks ago, and he interrupted his press conference, stepped away from his microphone, and explained to us with his Sharpie how the different ways to hold a ball for a kicker, to which I mentioned that's Daniel Whelan, who quickly added, he was on the wrong side of the damn Sharpie. So he demonstrated it completely wrong, which I enjoyed. But the bottom line is that he's the one that really matters. Yes, certainly the snapper is part of the operation, but as long as Daniel Whelan is holding, I don't think they think it matters a whole lot who's snapping the ball. And there are a lot of things that they really like about Matt Orzech. I don't think that Cam Adamitis is going to take his job. That said, Cal has probably found himself a job somewhere else with how
Okay, the
effectively he's done
FCC
it.
has told us if we risk losing our license if we talk about long snapping.
There was a great New York Times article about how long snappers are the happiest players of the NFL. All have long careers, make millions of dollars, and nobody knows who they are.
Yeah,
It's true.
No, I could see that.
Until they screw up.
Yeah.
Kyle, if you have a son, what would you have him specialize in, position-wise, in football?
Oh, I mean, he's my son, so, and with our genes, he can do anything he wants. He want to be a quarterback and be a quarterback.
No, but if you are trying to
That was
maximize...
so insulting to Strouf again. Strouf had no idea.
If you're trying to maximize the Orling potential.
Special teams player in the NFL.
So long snapper or kicker, what's more likely?
If I had to choose one?
Yeah.
Oh, kicker. We're a little bit more, we like stardom. We don't like being no names in a Wallace household.
You like attention, huh?
Yeah, a little.
Jason, what's the latest on the most? I guess we'll go Tucker Kraft, Keyshawn Nixon, and are those the only two guys we care about on this show? And
we care about the quarterback, but there's nothing new there.
The offensive line.
Oh, yeah, good call.
No, we care about the Chargers' offensive line. We don't care about the Packers' offensive
10:51,
line.
mark it down.
The Packers' offensive lines are Trojan horse, though, to get to the Chargers' offensive line.
How would you, Greg, compare right now the Packers' offensive line to the Chargers' offensive line?
The Chargers' offensive line ceiling is so much higher than the Packers' is. Even with an injury at the center position, the depth there provided shows that the floor is also higher. I think the Chargers are in a great spot from an offensive line perspective. Packers have a lot more to prove. I don't know what you think, Jason, but when you look at the Chargers, two high-end offensive tackles on either side with Slater and Alt, Slaughter's going to have to step up in that center role. You got Cole Strange at the guard position, who's another first-round pick. Like, they're littered with talent.
Yeah, before we get to Jason, this update on the Chargers' offensive line is brought to you by the ESPN Wisconsin app. Download and listen to all your favorite shows live and on demand on ESPN Wisconsin. Your weekly update of the Chargers' offensive line. Over to you, Jason.
Well, I think the Chargers' offensive line is the perfect example of how good you can feel about an offensive line until you lose a bunch of guys to injury, right?
Correct.
Didn't they lose both of those tackles last year?
Doesn't Greg know it?
Yep.
And now Tyler Biadasz is done for the year, former Badger. So, yeah, that's less than ideal for the franchise formerly known as the San Diego Chargers. But, look, the Packers have their own problems. They'll let Scalzo worry about the Chargers. They have to figure out, A, how much they can count on Aaron Banks, who did take part in 11-on-11 for 2 consecutive days last week, which if we're not going to get carried away about Trey Smack being 10 for 10, we really shouldn't get carried away about a guy who has some sort of degenerative arthritic issue with his knee, with tendonitis, not to be confused with Adamitis, the snapper. That's a concern, and we'll see what he's able to do this week, because it seems to me that the coaches might even be putting a little bit of pressure on him to basically suck it up, Buttercup, and get out there. And then they've got, everyone's raving about Jacob Monk and his work at right guard.
I know. I can't go anywhere without hearing about that.
I know. It's the buzz for sure. But he's been a little inconsistent too. I mean, even if you look at and Zach Allen is one of the best defensive tackles in football for the Broncos, but he beat him badly on the touchdown that Love threw to Marshawn Lloyd the other night. Like, Love was in harm's way. There's no two ways about it. And he made a great little subtle move, which is one of the things I think Jordan's really good at, to kind of avoid a hit, make the throw, and get the touchdown out of it. But I'm not saying that they're not going to go anywhere because of the offensive line, but if they struggle, it will be because they can't get the offensive line right.
What about Tucker Kraft? Anything new?
I talked to him, what is today's Sunday? I talked to him on Wednesday, and I think his mentality is we're just playing the game, which is kind of a waiting game. But he had said very clearly that he wanted to be able to participate in the joint practice with the Cardinals, which is Wednesday. I don't know if you can go so far as to call that a deadline for this extension, but I really want to see if he's going to put his lack of money because of his current rookie contract versus what he's going to make with his new contract, where his mouth is, and he goes out and practices against another team without a new contract in place. Again, he does not want my opinion, but I would say don't do it, man. Do not do it. I mean, there are variables in games and there are variables in joint practices that are different than in a regular practice with just your teammates. And I admire him. I love his attitude. This is why fans adore him. But I just think from a financial perspective, I would put the pressure on the Packers and say, look, man, I've done all the things you've asked me to do. I've done it exactly the way you would want. And I'm not going to absorb more risk than I already have. So we'll see if they get something done by Wednesday. If not, I have a feeling he's still going to practice against the Cardinals. And, you know, again, you guys know what a helicopter parent I am. I don't love that idea given what's at stake in terms of his contract. And I understand that the Packers probably don't want to reset the market to such a degree with this contract, but they were willing to overpay Aaron Banks in free agency. They obviously paid a ton of money to Micah Parsons after trading for him. I mean, Tucker Kraft is everything you want in a Packers player. And if it's a couple of $1 million more than you would like to pay, and again, I don't know where Jack Becta, his agent, does not talk about the specifics of those negotiations. But if it's a couple extra $1 million, I just don't see why you would continue to take your time. He's shown that he's back from his ACL tear. I would hope that they would not haggle, because we know both Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin and the Packers don't want to haggle, but the Packers seem to be intent on doing so here.
Indeed. Real quick, is Sky Moore guaranteed a roster spot?
After the general manager basically did that in a press conference, yes.
Yep.
And I think they really like him, Craig. I mean, I think, not only does he give them a return, and this is going to require
Wasn't he
you to
like
go back and
I mean, don't you guys like his
was pretty
first year
high
with the
end, yeah.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was
High
like
expectations.
like he's going to revolutionize that
He
offense.
fell off a cliff.
And then he fell off a cliff. Like if
Just
he's
like the Tyreek Hill replacement. Like,
Yeah,
speedster.
Yeah. I mean, Jason, is he a guy who like we could end up falling in love with that was like a $2.5 million signing that could be an impact player?
Yes, I think he could be. And the comparison I make that is Packers-centric, which it doesn't sound like high praise, but then you remember that season where they couldn't figure out how to replace him after he got hurt, was Tyler Ervin, Swervin Ervin. He really did give the Packers something they had not had. And I think they're really excited about not just him as a returner, but what Sky Moore can do for them on offense. I mean, I think they like the idea of him on kind of end arounds and misdirection plays and sort of the gadget stuff. And the bonus of that is it keeps Jaden Reed out of harm's way, because a couple of years ago, LaFleur admitted that, sending him around the end to get blown up by a linebacker was probably why he was dinged up so much during his first 2 years, because he's not the biggest guy. And while, Sky Moore's not an enormous dude either, he is built a little more like a running back, and I think he could probably solve two problems in one if he can do those things on offense.
Yeah, I've been saying Roel Preston is not walking through that door. So, if you know,
with his bottle of Crown Royal in his locker.
Yeah. Doesn't make you a bad dude, though, right?
It's the only time I've ever seen a player with a bottle of alcohol in his locker. So,
I would have figured that's more
not
common.
A bad guy, just a different guy.
A Pro Bowler, though, right? He got to one Pro Bowl as a returner. Right?
He did, look, it was Chewy. I mean, you've heard Chewy talk about him. Like he was a different cat now, but he was incredibly productive as a return guy.
Yeah.
He kind of followed Desmond Howard after they let Desmond Howard walk, and there wasn't a huge drop off from him.
Yep. Kind of like Keyshawn Nixon, who we avoided for one segment. Finally,
nicely
today.
done.
Yeah. Although the Packers, I noticed, have someone named Keyshawn and someone named Nixon.
Yeah.
But we won't talk Keyshawn Nixon.
Oh, the other one is Keyshawn
Yeah, it's
too.
Keyshawn.
Oh, it is?
Spelled
Johnson.
differently. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Keyshawn Johnson, not to be confused with another spelling of Keyshawn. For the other Keyshawn Johnson, throw me the damn ball.
Yep. There you have it. We'll talk more about Nixon, both Nixons next week.
We don't have a show next week, but maybe the week after that.
No, we'll talk about it. It just won't be
on the radio, right?
Yeah, like because usually we just talk about guards, offensive guards on our text chain and stuff.
True.
We'll talk
A
about
lot
it
of
next
Chargers O-line talk on the text chain this week.
week. Yeah. All right, Jason.
What is the fascination with the Chargers?
It's the number one thing that in the state of Wisconsin fans care about. So we have a sponsored segment
Even more than long snapper
for this year, more than anything about the Packers. Just because Greg has such a knowledge base of it, so we have a bunch of advertisers fighting to sponsor Greg's offensive line for the Chargers update, which he'll be giving each week during the season.
Do we reuse that then on ESPN LA? Like, is he like the official?
No, people in LA don't care.
No, they don't care about that. No,
That's a Rams town. That's a Rams
Jason, that's a
town.
lack of understanding. No, it's Wisconsin people who care deeply about the Chargers offensive line, and
Just
that's why
offensive line play in
Do
general.
you think the Biotish injury hurts Wisconsin people caring about the Chargers offensive line, Craig?
No, I think he's irrelevant to it.
Oh,
It's
you
not-
do?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
got
it's not because of like a player. No, they just care about it because it's an important thing for any Packers fan.
Yeah,
I wish we had the Chargers
Well,
offensive line.
having grown up a Chargers fan on the south side of
Oh,
Milwaukee,
yeah, Dan Fouts,
I appreciate the fact that we're spending so much time on their offensive line.
Yeah.
Now
I
we
have
got
a
to start
weird-
talking about their skill position players too.
I have a weird now chip on my shoulder, like a weird Jordan Love, Justin Herbert chip on my shoulder, because you guys like so made it clear that like you think that Herbert's so much better. And I know
guys.
And I know you were saying
Me.
more that he has a higher like
I said that.
ceiling.
I never
you were
said
saying more
that.
that he has a higher ceiling,
Correct.
and I understand.
I still love Love.
I
but
understand the higher ceiling part of it, but I'm saying I think Love has. I'm gonna say Love is a better year this year than
Hell
Justin
yeah.
Well,
Herbert.
Love's going to win the MVP. So
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
Why are you guys all
I
looking at me?
everybody looked at me crazy when I said Mizorowski's going to win the Cy Young.
But you
So-
didn't throw money on it.
I didn't. Big
Yeah.
regret.
All right, there you have it, Jason Wilde. We appreciate it as always.
I didn't even get to my Chargers have a really good new offensive coordinator who's going to help Justin Herbert win the MVP this
true.
year. But I'll save that for a couple weeks.
And Jason,
from now
even
as
with
well.
Biotić out,
That's
they
actually
drafted a
too well
second round, center who's the back-to-back, first team All SEC center in Jake Slaughter. Like it's an opportunity for them to find a center of the
You're just
future,
showing
anchor the
off
middle of that
now.
offensive
No,
line.
the sad part is he's actually done research on the Chargers offensive line when
Jason.
he's never done research on anything for
Jason,
the show.
that's too well thought out. I mean,
I don't
you are
know.
right that they probably have the best offensive coordinator, and you put him, and you think about what,
the
like,
best?
yes.
Mike McDaniel.
We think he's the best offensive coordinator in football.
And you get Omarion Hampton back healthy, like from a running back
The
perspective.
reason I say that is look at what he did with Tua for a few years and what Tua actually was. Like he made
Sure.
Tua into like looking like. So
I'm not saying he's bad.
I
just think it's a little bit of a stretch to say he's the best offensive coordinator in football when we haven't even seen his Chargers offense yet.
I know.
And he didn't call plays in L.A.
You also know, like, Trey Harris is, like, really established himself as a good wide receiver. Lad McConkey in the slot. Like, that's a good offense.
No one cares about the receivers. They
Yeah,
only care about
I
the
only care
offensive
about the line.
You know that.
You could sneak in a Herbert plug maybe once or twice. That's enough.
Nah, the offensive line is what people care about.
Correct.
I mean, we could go too deep on the offensive line before Lad McConkey's name even needs to be said.
Damn straight.
That's very true. Greg, bad on you.
Yeah, all right, Greg.
My bad. I'll be better.
Greg, what are you trying to appeal to at this point?
Sorry.
All right, Jason, we
Thanks,
appreciate it as always.
All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
There you have it. Jason Wilde. You can check him out at Jason J. Wilde. Wilde and Tausch every week from 9 to noon. By the way, how about we didn't mention the transactions. Matt LePay joining the ESPN Wisconsin team this week.
Huge.
Massive.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think like in this day and age, there's nothing you could put on Facebook that like won't have people like angry and trolling and mad. And I don't look at Facebook comments as a result. But when I saw that we had a Matt LePay announcement, I was like, all right, I got to look for what are they going to pick and choose? Like, what are they going to rip on Matt LePay about? I couldn't find a negative.
I don't know if there's anybody more universally beloved in the state of Wisconsin in terms of sports than Matt LePay is.
Yeah.
It was Uke. It was Uke.
Yes.
And LePay was always number 2.
Like, everybody loves
And
LePay.
then Brian Anderson has kind of become that too. Like,
Yeah, that's a great point.
VA's up
somehow,
there.
like,
It's a
we
great
have
point.
announcers that, like, it's impossible to dislike.
We're the luckiest fan base in the world, man.
Yeah.
Matt LePay should probably be the voice of, like, the New York Giants.
Oh, well, I know the jobs he has been offered that he has chosen the Badgers over.
Which is why I think that plays into why he's so beloved.
Yeah.
Because he has chosen this place. You
And
know,
Brian
he's chosen
Anderson
here.
can literally live anywhere. He's doing the freaking French Open play-by-play, and he's doing the biggest baseball games, the biggest college basketball games when Turner at it. And he, like, chooses to not only live in Wisconsin, but then, like, advocate for it, like, every chance he gets. I mean, we are, as you said, very, very fortunate. As are you, because we still have 50 minutes plus to go. It's Sunday Karma, ESPN Wisconsin.
This is Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The Homer Hour with special guests every day from 5 to 6.
That's why I said the toughest part to me for the Packers is that the division is, I think, better than it's been.
The best 60 minutes of your day happens on the Homer Hour.
So the issue is, and I'm working on the T-shirt right now, this season is very simple.
This guy.
Got to win the damn division.
Weekday afternoons from 5 to 6 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Selling your home is more than putting a sign in the yard. It's about having the right team beside you. I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams. We help relieve unnecessary stress with our team's expert listing process, strong negotiation skills, and fast, clear communication. Our white glove service experience is provided at every price point and every step of the way. Start your home journey today by searching online, Tony Wendorf. Tony Wendorf & Associates, a real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Hey, it's Alex Strouf. Football is back at ESPN Milwaukee's Kyle and Brust will be live at one of my favorite spots in Milwaukee's East Side, Veer North. Join them Friday, August 28th from 2 until 5 ahead of the preseason showdown in Green Bay. Listen to these deals: $3 domestic drafts, $10 wing baskets, $12 pizza and a pint, plus $10 specialty cocktails and a free Jell-O shot with every Green Bay score. Planning a watch party? Book Veer North's private event room at info@veernorth.com. Kyle and Brust live Friday, August 28th at Veer North.
Kevin Moret here, founder of Mentality Men's Health. Remember the dad we all respected, worked all day, coached our team at night, and still had something left in the tank at bedtime? If you're now the dad who has lost a step and looks like you gave up, stop. There's a reason. One quick blood test of Mentality, we can tell your total and free testosterone that could be causing all these issues. Our physicians have helped over 25,000 men get back to who they are meant to be. Start today at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
Looking for your next unforgettable night out in Milwaukee? Step into Upper Bar, where the city lights meet the river's edge and every evening feels like an occasion. Perched above the Milwaukee River with sweeping downtown views, Upper Bar is your stylish escape to the heart of the city. Sip handcrafted cocktails, explore curated wines, and share flavorful bites made for good company. Whether you're meeting friends, starting your night, or just chasing the view, you'll find it all here. Upper Bar, elevated evenings right in the center of it all. Visit upperbarmke.com to learn more.
Some companies build projects. At Professional Construction, Inc., we build relationships.
That means showing up early, taking pride in the details, and having each other's backs, on and off the job site.
We're looking for skilled carpenters who really care about their craft and want to be part of a team.
Not just another paycheck, but a place where the people you work with actually matter.
If you work hard, take pride in what you build, and want to join a tight-knit crew, then we'd love to meet you.
Apply today at professionalconstructioninc.com.
Fall is right around the corner, and we've got something new to celebrate this season. You already know and love our apple flavor. In fact, you love it so much, we're giving it a package all its own. Introducing the new Apple 4-pack, the same crisp apple flavor you can't get enough of. Now in a convenient 4-pack that's perfect for sharing, stocking up, or enjoying all season long. This fall, grab the new Apple 4-pack from Carbless. Go to drinkcarbless.com and find it near you.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, with my brother and business partner, Aaron Brown.
Siding Unlimited has grown into Wisconsin's best local remodeling company and proven by our long list of awards, highlighted by our 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year Award.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee.
Summer is flying by, and now is the perfect time to take a look at your home's exterior. ESPN Milwaukee's Jen Latta here. Peeling paint, worn trim, and small carpentry issues can quickly become larger ones once Wisconsin's weather starts to turn. That's why I chose 2-Day Painting for my own home. Beyond painting, they handle the carpentry repairs and exterior improvements to help protect my investment. Right now, you can ask about 15% off and schedule a free estimate today at 2daypainting.com. That's 2daypainting.com, and tell them Jen sent you.
Homer here with a message about 3 Pillar Senior Living Communities located on a serene setting along the Bark River on 300 gorgeous acres. 3 Pillar Senior Living Communities is a top-ranked full continuum community. Active adult, independent living, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing, and rehab. 3 Pillars, the hands-down choice for you or your loved one. Been there. Know people who live there. They love it. You got to go to Dousman and see it in person. Get all the info on 3 Pillars at 3pillars.org. Marquette's First Team All-Americans, brought to you by Saganiac Planning. Mullen, Kogis, Meminger, Jones, Lee, Wade, and Howard. Marcus Howard, Marquette's most points in a game, 44 by Tony Smith and Mike Moran for many years, until Marcus Howard with 45 twice, and Marcus Howard with 51, and Marcus Howard with 52, and Marcus Howard with 53, and might have done even better with 40 and a half against a nationally ranked team. No one at Marquette has ever scored like Marcus Howard. If you're a company owner offering medical insurance for your employees, you may be sick and tired of the constant increase in rates or change in benefits. Now's the time to take a look at a different type of plan. At Saganiac Planning, it's called level funding, an opportunity to keep premiums low and possibly receive a return of your premiums. For more on level funding, call Steve Llewellyn, 262-783-6161. Saganiac Planning, a name synonymous with employee benefits and top-notch service.
This is Marquette basketball head coach Shaka Smart. You're listening to the home of Golden Eagle basketball, 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Sunday Karma continuing, and oh, what a beautiful day it is to get up some jump shots, and you could be doing it at your hoop, in your driveway, in your backyard, or wherever you want with our good friends at Precision Sports, local southeastern Wisconsin company specializing in premium basketball hoops and custom home courts. Doesn't have to be fancy, or it could be fancy. They'll work with you to customize it. They have the amazing all-aluminum Dominator units now available in black, super durable, and the beautiful thing is personalization, customization. Like, I think you don't realize you can do this, and it's almost why you don't necessarily even get a basketball hoop at your house, because you're like, so much work. How do I even know how to do it? Do I get lines on the court? Do I actually put in a sport court, or do I use concrete? Can I put it in my backyard and lay some concrete down? There's so many decisions to make, and it's amazing to have someone, a true partner, to make it with. And that's what I have. I've done it multiple times with Precision Sports, based right here and able to do it. You can get a free quote. Go to precisionsportsonline.com. That's precisionsportsonline.com. And your jumper, it'll actually be better than mine, because I don't feel like I have the best rotation on it. Even when I'm making it, I don't feel like I have the best rotation on my jumper. I have to admit that to all of you right now. And your jumper will be prettier than mine, because I don't have that rotation on my jumper in no time. PrecisionSportsOnline.com. So we have gotten into the Brewers deeply today. We've gotten into the Packers deeply today. I want to touch on two teams, because one of the teams is really starting, and we have not talked at all about the Wisconsin Badger football team coming to WTMJ, which you can hear wherever you're listening to us right now, either over the air or on the TMJ app. Are they going to be good? Why? There's this buzz.
Define good.
Over 500, at least 500 in the Big Ten.
So what would that be, 5-4? Yeah, I think so. I think 5-4 is realistic. The schedule's easy. They've put way more investment into the football team than they have in years past. There is a newfound buzz and excitement that you just referred to. I think they'll be fine. I don't think they're going to be 10-2 by any means, but could they realistically go 8-4?
Highest ranked team on the schedule, home for USC, who's 14th ranked. So to your point, this is an easier schedule, Greg.
Yeah, I think they're going to be around there. I caution everybody up against the schedule's easy, because I think that in today's college football world, that's a good point. Looking at Maryland spending the same amount of money and competing for the same transfer players that the Badgers are, right? And it's not like this team has had this level of culture. Maryland came and beat Wisconsin pretty badly last year. And so they're looking at their schedule saying, you know what? We got Wisconsin on the schedule in November. That's a winnable game. And I think that where we used to, even 5 years ago, look at Rutgers, Maryland, Purdue, Minnesota, and say, oh, well, they're going to finish the season with 4 straight wins. That could very well be 2-2 at the end of the season for them. And I think that, do I think they're going to be better and a more competent team? Yes. But I don't think that this is a year where it's going to be a return to what Badger football was, even in the Paul Chryst era when we were all disappointed.
But Maryland, by the way, dominated the Badgers last year, and I remember I was like, this coach is good. They're really out coaching the Badgers. This guy's brilliant. I don't know. I got to look this guy up. And Maryland's coach has a career 39-75 record as a coach. I don't think I'd ever seen that. As the Badgers were getting dominated last year. So Kyle, are you, who have been, you have fallen to the depths of your Badger love that I've ever seen from the college football program. Kyle, are you feeling like this team is back?
I'm optimistic for the season.
The hesitation's not great. Hesitation's not great.
Okay, Kyle's still down on the squad. Okay, we got you.
You got to prove it to me at this point, right?
okay.
The Wisconsin Badgers said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Won't get fooled again.
Can't get fooled again.
And I'm not going to get fooled again by this team now. And so what I'm looking at is, yes, I'm very excited to see what Colton Joseph at quarterback can be with his throwing and running ability. I'm very excited to see what Abu Sama, I believe that's how you say his name, the running back transfer from Iowa State. I'm excited to see what he can do. T.Y. Hilton's son coming back, Eugene, he's back. I'm excited to see what he can, I'm excited to see what they can do. But, again, this team wasn't good. And I think Greg's point is that while we're sitting here looking at, look at our schedule.
So,
We
by
got
the way,
Maryland,
Notre Dame game, which starts it off, Badgers 3-touchdown underdog. Like, what do you need? Like, if the Badgers lose by a touchdown or competitive,
Oh, you feel great.
are you like, all right,
Yeah.
You feel
it's
awesome.
on,
Correct.
right? So that's basically a really like influential, shaping the entire fan base's opinion because people will be watching that game.
No
Right?
doubt. And then
More
you've
people
got-
will watch that game likely than any other Badger game this season.
Yeah, I
Right?
think you're right. Yeah, I
100%.
would think so.
And then you've got Western Illinois and Eastern Michigan. So if like they're competitive in that game and then get those 2 wins, which no matter
Go
how
roll,
bad this
yeah.
team is, they're going to get those 2 wins. Then all of a sudden you're feeling really good, headed to Happy Valley to play, Penn State.
So we're not even talking about winning the Notre Dame game is like even on the table.
I
mean,
think
the Badgers are
I think
plus
Notre Dame might be
1,000.
the best team in the country.
I tend to agree. Yeah, that's where my money would go if you asked me to pick a
So,
national champion.
Can they lose by 3 touchdowns and you still feel good about them?
It depends what it looks like. I think the answer could be yes.
I still think it's hard to feel good about them in that spot. Like, again, we can't.
Yeah.
You want to lower your expectations to that degree? Like, we're now at that
Well,
point.
that
where-
is the expectation. The
No,
betting line is 20.5.
The idea is feel good, though.
Right,
Like,
but I
to
think
feel good about the Badgers, you need them to at
Yeah.
least be competitive enough to think
But
that they could win 7-8 games this season.
Let's say it's a 7-point game at halftime now, because I think I'm walking in.
But
in those teams-
34-14 is the
Yeah, but
over-under
if it's
and the spread. So
if-
at 34-14.
If it's 21-14 at half, I think we're all feeling very good.
and they don't score in the second
then
half.
Notre
I
Dame
don't
comes
feel
out and-
very good. No.
Okay.
I don't feel very good.
I mean, given how low the expectations are, I think you're wrong.
Those aren't my expectations.
But
though,
I'm
for the
saying,
Badgers.
given
I won't
what
feel
we've
good.
seen, though.
I'm telling you how I would feel.
Yes, but given what we've seen years past, right? The Luke Fickell era has been an abject disaster.
Yeah.
Right? And if they're down a touchdown at halftime of that Notre Dame game, going into the locker room at Lambeau Field, I think you're going, okay, they look better than they have in years past. This gives me optimism for an 8-4 season.
I have been hearing buzz about this silent confidence coming out of the building, and this team feels
but you don't buy
different.
that.
But I'm saying, in order for me to feel good, that team doesn't get beat by 3 touchdowns, basically in what should be a home game at Lambeau Field. Now, it's going to be a 50-50 game. It's going to be a 50-50. It's going to be 70-30, maybe Notre Dame instead.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
said,
It's not
what
a home
should
game.
be a home game? What should
But that's
be
not
a
their
home game?
fault. Well, maybe
yes,
it's
it
based
is.
on the last 5. You're saying based on the last 5 years?
100%. If this game actually was played in the year that it was supposed to be played, which was 2020 or 2021, I forget which one, then that would have felt like a home game for Wisconsin. Even if you had half of the
Weren't you
stadium as Notre Dame
guaranteeing
fans.
like the Badgers would have the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback that year?
I was pretty high on Graham Mertz. Yeah, I was pretty high on Graham Mertz.
And by the way, another ACL tear for him. It's over.
Is he still in
It
college
was never-
football?
He's
No,
in the
he was
NFL.
in the
He's
NFL.
third stringer for the Texans.
I mean, like he's in his like
He was
ninth year of
he was a
college football.
preseason darling last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always looked the part.
He actually played decent at Florida. He was, better than what he was.
He got drafted.
Yeah.
So, he got drafted.
He got
was
drafted.
a 5th round pick, I think.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's just.
That's like name outside of Russell Wilson, name 2 other Badger quarterbacks who've ever gotten drafted.
I don't
Didn't
even.
Jay Sorgi get drafted?
Huh?
Tolzien?
Jim Sorgi?
Tolzien wasn't drafted.
He was
undrafted.
UDFA?
Yeah.
He had a long career.
Didn't Jim Sorgi get drafted
I think he
by
did.
the Colts like in
Maybe.
the 7th round or something?
Maybe.
You know what I don't like about this conversation? Because when you talk about drafted, you know how many Badgers got drafted this year?
0.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, but I'm not happy with this program. I want to be happy with this program. In order for me to be happy with this program, they don't lose by 3 touchdowns to Notre Dame.
Jim Sorgi, 193rd pick of the 2004
Nicely
draft.
done.
There you go.
Nicely done.
Yep. All right. Well, we got it figured out. So basically, 2 touchdowns or less.
Well, where do you land? Could they lose by 3 touchdowns and you go, oh, okay.
I think you go, oh, okay. Like, I don't think like they lose by 3 touchdowns and I'm going to be like, they won't win a game this year. But I don't think it's like, to Greg's point, like, oh, okay, they're back.
Sure.
Right? Like, if they go a little over 500 in the Big Ten, I think it'd be like, okay, it's progress and this is a nice season. But like, to be like, they're back, I think you got to lose with this schedule. You got to lose 3 games or less in the Big Ten and maybe even 2 games to really say they're back.
Okay,
Like
so that's 7-5.
No, he's saying
I'm saying in the Big Ten.
If you lose 3 games in the Big Ten and you lose, then
you probably have 4 losses, right?
Yeah,
Because then you're
okay,
losing
yeah,
Notre Dame.
8-4 would, I think everybody would say that's a success.
Yeah, 8
that's
wins.
a massive improvement. 8-4, I think everybody's going, okay, we can
But
hang on to
9-3,
Fickell.
it's back. 8-4, it's like, okay,
a step in the
it's
right
on
direction.
the way.
9-3 with this schedule. I don't know if you get 12th overall, but you're close to a playoff at 9-3.
No, you're not.
Sure you are.
No, because
you're a top 20 team in the country.
No, you're not up to
make
24 teams yet.
Yeah, and you're.
I think
Right,
you're
I said
thinking
close.
there's
I said
24
close.
teams.
No.
But if you go 9-3 with this schedule, you're a top 20 team in the country.
Because
that
who have
means-
you beaten? You have
exactly.
You
That's
have
the problem.
one.
That means they're beating Iowa or Penn State or USC as their prime win.
Like maybe one of those.
One
right?
of those,
And beating one of them is not going to be good enough.
Now, if you're there with a win over Notre Dame, then sure.
That changes everything.
Yeah, that changes everything.
Yeah, but they're not. That's the issue.
I didn't say they're a playoff team. I said they're close to a playoff team.
Yeah, not yeah.
For the record.
The Badgers.
Like 18th overall.
Let's just not lose by 4 touchdowns to Notre Dame to start the season. That'll be
I fear I have bad news for you.
Yeah.
All right, we will.
The
Are we gonna be
volleyball
there?
teams can be really good this year, though. So the Wisconsin volleyball.
Nice win
team.
last night. Nice win last night. Tough loss on
Bounce
Friday.
back.
Yeah.
Bounce back win last night.
Yeah. Kentucky's good, though.
Yeah.
Are we going to be we're going to do Sunday Karma from Green Bay that day?
Oh, yeah. I think we only talk about this stuff on the air, including our picks contest, which that's what we're talking about next.
Oh, I can't wait.
We are not saving this for the last segment. We have to align on what we are doing with our picks for this year. When we continue at Sunday Karma, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the antics.
We had the same situation when I played with Holmgren.
You okay?
I almost broke my chair.
Yeah, you almost fell out of your chair there.
All the action.
Micah Parsons is healthy, and if Tucker Kraft is healthy, the Packers are in that Super Bowl. I think that they would have run through the NFC. I think they beat Seattle. I think that they are the NFC representative in that game.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty yourself at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hey, it's Craig Karmazin. When I think about the most important moments of my life, being born, having a bar mitzvah, having a kid, none of them compare to getting my first basketball hoop. And I've done it multiple times with Precision Sports. They are the experts. They know ball, and they are the ones who can do it. So if you're going to make that life-changing, memorable decision, you're going to put up that hoop, you're going to put up that court, you're going to get the lines done, however you want to do it in the right way with the best. The way I did it, PrecisionSportsOnline.com for a free quote. That's Precision Sports Online, and your jumper is going to be as good as mine in no time.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free in 48 months with 0% interest, same as cash. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction. It's one of life's biggest decisions.
That's why clarity, trust, and the right guidance matter, especially in an ever-changing market.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
I'm John Lorenz.
And I'm Taylor Mangini. Our team delivers a white glove experience at every price point, combining expert negotiation, local insight, and genuine care.
Get started today with a team you can trust at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
If you're a golfer, a hunter, or someone who has a lot of gear, you know how quickly a garage can run out of space. Hey, it's Jen Latta from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, and I'm here to tell you that Closets by Design creates custom garage solutions designed around your lifestyle. From cabinets and storage systems to garage flooring, they create a place for everything. I love what they did with my closet. Now I understand why so many homeowners trust them with their garages too. Right now, you can get 40% off and ask about their special financing options. Schedule your free in-home design consultation today at closetsbydesign.com and tell them Jen sent you.
Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
Give me your biggest takeaway.
One.
Oh, number one?
Yes.
With the bullet, it's not even close. Micah Parsons is the guy we thought he is.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. More Sunday Karma coming up on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Continue on Sunday Karma, where we're breaking down Kevin Durant's Game 5 against the Milwaukee Bucks in the 2021 Eastern
Strouf's
Conference
gonna be
semifinals.
confused because he was out of the room and then he just walked in.
What did I miss?
I
mean, he was excellent in that series.
I was saying that was like peak of like, I think any NBA player I've ever seen in a postseason.
You mean up close and personal or ever?
Ever.
Ooh.
Like, I would put him against any Michael Jordan series I ever saw, any series, Kobe in his peak.
Wow.
I can't remember a player.
I mean, he was excellent.
Like, Giannis in the finals was so friggin' good.
That's actually where my head went.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis was close also to peak what I've ever seen. And I was saying, I was there at Game 5, and I was like, what did I say I thought he had?
44, 9, and 9.
Yeah, I was wrong. He actually was 16 of 23 for 49 points.
Yeah.
Rebounds, I said 9.
Yep.
He actually had 17 rebounds.
Whoa! Double what you thought.
Assists. He actually also had 10 assists. He had 3
Just
steals.
an absurd triple-double.
He had 3 steals. He had 2 blocks. And with all that usage, only 3 turnovers. And by the way, how many minutes do you think he played? That game didn't go overtime.
42.
48.
I was going to say
he played
every
minute.
Yeah, every minute. Because game 5 went down to the wire, didn't it?
Was that the game who got hurt in that game? Was that Kyrie?
That game, the Bucks, we were up 19 early. Chris was dominating early. Giannis ends up, by the way, 34, 12, and 4 in that game. Chris ends up 25 points. Yeah, in that game, Kyrie doesn't even play in that game because Kyrie got hurt in the game in Milwaukee. Harden is just gutting through that game. Harden, 46 minutes, 1 of 10 shooting.
That's right.
With 8 assists and 4 turnovers. Literally, Durant pulls them through. Also starting on the team, when you think about the team that beat the Bucks in that, Blake Griffin is starting on that Brooklyn Nets team. Joe Harris is starting on that team, shooting 2 of 11. So you have Harden 1 of 10, Harris 2 of 11, and the Bucks lose in that game. And then the 5th starter on that team was Bruce Brown, who was 1 of 5, who was playing center, by the way. Mind you, he is a guard.
I was going to say, isn't he a shooting guard?
Yeah, he is a guard who was covering Brook Lopez and being covered by Brook Lopez. He was, along with Blake Griffin, splitting the time at guard. And Kevin Durant was 16 of 23, 49, 17, and 10. And I have no idea why we're talking about Kevin Durant.
What did you say
right
about
now.
the glory days earlier? This conversation's making me sad.
You don't know that you're in the good days until they're gone, right?
Yeah.
That's what the
that's what we're talking about with the Bucks right now.
Macklemore song says?
No, I think that's what Roger said when he was leaving the Packers.
Well, I think he was quoting The Office.
Yeah, I was going to say that's definitely The Office.
I think that's Andy
I have
Bernard.
a feeling this is a common saying that's been said many, many times.
I wish I would have known.
You just attributed it to Aaron Rodgers, the great philosopher of our time.
I mean, I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan.
modern
Still
day
his number
philosopher.
one
And
supporter.
someday these will be the good old days. Yeah,
that
that's
is a
the
Macklemore song. Yeah, you are
also.
correct. Yes.
I wish somebody would have told me then that someday these would be the good old days.
I can quote Aaron Rodgers at a far heavier clip than Macklemore. I would say that.
I don't know. That Macklemore song is really
I
good.
actually talked about Macklemore yesterday.
Mark McLemore, the California Angels second baseman,
the blonde artist from Seattle. He gets too much crap.
Where did he go? It seemed like he just kind of culture vultured and dipped out.
Oh, I don't know that's fair.
I don't know.
Where'd Jack Harlow go? I feel like he
had an album within the last 2 years.
Yeah, I feel like he's gone too. All right.
Me and Jack Harlow, same celebrity crush. Dua Lipa.
Oh.
All right. Cool. What are we doing with the picks here? This one is.
Oh, yeah.
We got to
Once
figure out.
Alex Strouf starts talking about him and Jack Harlow crushing on Dua Lipa,
Yeah.
we've really.
You're not crushing on Dua Lipa?
No.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. So we have to figure out how to be consistent on our picks, how to make it relevant to us, how to make sure we follow through on our bet, and to make it so much so that someone would have to care about this who is also not one of us. Because if we're going to talk about it on the air each week, it has to have some relevance to fans who are listening or watching on YouTube, right? So what is the proposal, Greg? I feel like you threw something out there last week that involved some kind of car maintenance.
I'm just
by the
trying
way,
to think of things
I
that would
cleaned my car yesterday.
That would serve as like a punishment, but not something that like somebody wouldn't do. Like when you were going to do 24 hours in a restaurant because Strouf backed out of a certain thing.
I didn't back out of anything.
24 hours for especially you being in what like that's hard to like really pull off
and
like,
justify. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like how do we make sure that it's something that will actually be done and completed and executed, and the benefit to the fan needs to be they're going to want to watch somebody at least do something that
humiliation ritual.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah. So I mean, I suggested somebody, and again, this is I don't even think it's a great idea, but like do hard labor for somebody else. And we all have cars, so like.
What did you just say?
Hard labor for somebody else sounds like slavery to me.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
what you're talking about.
This is about making a bet. It's about making a bet.
I mean, if that triggers Kyle in that way,
You know what?
Thank you, Craig.
That's okay. That we're not trying to tell you.
My suggestion.
We're not trying to tell you that it doesn't sound like that to you.
Yeah.
That is your opinion. And
Wow.
you're valid.
That's what they told my kinfolk in Africa. Oh, we're going to give you some hard labor, for somebody else.
Just jump on this boat.
Just get on the boat. Just a little labor. Nothing too bad.
Just jump on this boat, and if you're cover 5, you're not in the top 10.
Yeah. Hard labor.
Wow.
All right, Kyle, what do you suggest?
Kyle, you have a different suggestion?
I know. I just want
to see Alex Strouf do yard work at your house. And now you're saying, that's not going to happen.
Shovel, yeah, because it's definitely at that point. We tried that one time, too, having to shovel. I, for one, don't know what in the world we should do for a punishment because it seems that nobody around here wants to do any punishment regardless. Like, Craig, I know Craig's very busy, but he had an out. All you had to do is eat pancakes.
No, I was fine to do it. And I was scheduled to do it, just didn't work out.
Yeah.
And then Stroufy became such a big brand that I was like, oh, Stroufy, who actually lost, who was supposed to pay off the bet, can do it now.
He did become a big brand.
Yeah.
We're not re-legislating now. We got to look forward, not back.
It's over and done. Well, maybe not done with, but it's over now. That was, 3 seasons ago?
Yeah. Do we want to stay away from food? Do we want to do something like we're I just want to know what we're doing.
Food. We know we can't do food challenges.
We can't do a challenge, but if we did the 24-hour diner thing, every pancake is that.
Are we going to do cover 5? What are we going to do?
Yeah, let's figure out how we're doing the picks.
Yeah, that's what we need to figure out.
And then we could figure out the punishment for the last place finisher.
Cover 5 seems like a fair way to do it because then none of us have to track it and it's being automatically kept. And then we can include fans in it.
Yep.
And my thing is like, here's where I'm getting on this. So I think if anyone who beats me in cover 5, whoever wins our cover 5 gets my Bucks ticket for a game, and any fan who also beats me in cover 5 is entered to win the opportunity to go with that person to the game.
Oh,
I love that. I love that.
Right?
That's
great. So let's say, Kyle, you win our cover 5 competition. You go to the Bucks game, sit on the court with one randomly selected fan who also beat me in cover 5.
Okay.
Love it.
Randomly, I like that.
What happens
rules.
if you win? Well, never mind.
Then he goes with the fan.
Everyone who entered needs to commit to investing at least $5,000 in Bucks tickets over the course of the year. Is that fair? We can make that part of
I think
the fine print.
I think
like
you make it
fine
a percentage of their income. Like
Okay.
I think that's unfair.
Like tithe?
Yeah.
Like tithe. Like 10% of your income should go to
Should
Bucks tickets.
Bucks tickets and or merchandise. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the merchandise, I feel like we share more evenly with the other
Okay,
teams
all
in the
right, so
league.
it's
I
really
think.
tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
I just can't let you win.
Well, no, I mean Craig's good, but he's not that good at it.
No, I've been
No, he's
terrible.
actually pretty bad.
I've been terrible.
Yeah.
Some years I'm good, some years not. Okay,
I
so
like
that's
this.
That's what the upside is,
And
and
what's the
that's what I lose. Do we need then more than that, or is that enough?
I think that's good,
Yeah, a punishment is losing.
but
to
we
you.
need the punishment. That's the upside. We need the downside.
Okay.
now.
That's what he was
the ca-
saying.
Oh yeah.
You're
Okay.
saying that's the carrot for everyone besides me. Now we
Yep.
need the stick of why you,
Bingo.
like you, once you're losing, you don't even sign into the app and
Make
you're
up
done.
No, I got locked out of the app.
Our company
I
owns
thought we
the
were-
app.
I
I think if you wanted to be unlocked, you could have asked someone.
And the guy who runs the app, you are at a bar with at
Yeah,
least
but I didn't know him
3
then.
days a week.
I lived in Madison.
At
then.
least
This
3
is-
days
Okay.
a week, you sit next to him at a bar.
Okay.
Oh, that's
All right.
strong. That's a strong accusation.
Well,
This has been a good week, though. I would say we've done it at least 3 times this week. You're right.
Okay. No names, please, of who that guy is. We don't want to bring his name through the mud here.
I never
hanging
This
out with
isn't through the
Strouf.
mud. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with hanging out with me?
you.
Hang out with you
Yeah.
3 days a week is tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys don't have fun.
Okay, so that's the upside. Now, what is the downside of the picks? What is the?
let's take a break, talk it over during the break, and have an idea when we come back.
We're not talking about.
How
it
about
that
we
way.
each present
Yes.
our idea
Yes.
when we come back?
I love that.
All right, and we will also tell you that an idea that no one ever has is I'm going to need a personal injury lawyer, and so that's why it's so good that Gruber Law Offices is so top of mind for people in this community, because you never want to be in that situation, but when you are, you need someone trusted. You need someone who actually takes things to court, because they are going to do everything it takes. One call that's all doesn't mean it's over right away. One call that's all means it will be seen through the way you need it seen through. Nationally recognized, family and locally owned, and committed to this community now for over 40 years, helping tens of thousands of Wisconsinites. It is Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. We will have our formal presentations when we continue. It's Sunday Karma, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hear that? That's Alka-Seltzer, the sound of fast heartburn relief. Because when heartburn hits, you want something that works fast. Quick, Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer effervescent tablets start neutralizing stomach acid in seconds, so nothing works faster for heartburn relief. Next time, when that burning feeling comes on strong, don't wait. Quick, Alka-Seltzer. Try Alka-Seltzer. Use as directed.
Try Angel Soft for your tushy. It's made by angels. Soft and strong, budget friendly. The choice is simple. A roll that feels like paradise, and always at a heavenly price. Angel Soft, Angel Soft. Soft and strong, so it's simple.
Pick up a pack today.
Angel Soft. Soft and strong, simple.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Don't let a busted garage door get you down. Call my friends at Geist today. For 70 years, Geist has been the trusted garage door authority in Wisconsin. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to get your exact needs. For swift and reliable garage repair solutions, go to geistdoors.com. That's GEIS doors.com. You can also visit their amazing showroom in Brookfield, featuring hundreds of doors and openers and their custom design room.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Brian Butch here. From high school All-American to Division I to the pros, I've always respected people who put in the work. And Labor Day is about exactly that. From August 19th through September 8th, get 40% off all Iron Jock gear with a minimum purchase of $50 using code ESPN40. Excludes clearance and gift cards. Our gear is moisture wicking, anti-static, built with 4-way stretch, and powered by silver ion technology to help eliminate odor-causing bacteria. Iron Jock, built on performance, built to last, built in Wisconsin. Shop the Labor Day sale now at ironjock.com.
Stop buying barbecue rubs that all taste the same.
Most are loaded with sugar, fillers, and shortcuts.
Burn Pit BBQ is not.
We're a veteran-owned company right here in Wisconsin, built on doing things the right way, no shortcuts, no nonsense.
Just premium seasonings that deliver real flavor every time you fire up the grill.
Whether it's a quick dinner or feeding the whole crew, Burn Pit BBQ gives you confidence to get it right.
Burn Pit BBQ, grill with confidence.
Find us at burnpitbbq.com and now at select Walmart locations.
That's burnpitbbq.com.
You never know when someone you care about might need a place like Curative Care. For more than a century, Curative Care has been helping children, adults, and families across southeast Wisconsin navigate developmental disabilities and find the support they need to thrive. They help families every step of the way, from early childhood through adulthood. They connect parents with resources, provide guidance through challenging times, and create a community where people truly belong. If you know someone who may be looking for answers and support for a loved one with developmental disabilities, visit curative.org. That's curative.org. Do it today.
Big trucks can be intimidating. If you've been seriously injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. You don't want to take on the insurance company alone. Gruber Law Offices has the experience, the resources, and of course, the results. We know truck law. We know the rules and regulations. We know what it takes to win. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Beautiful day for Brewers baseball. Brats in one hand, your Brewers checking card from Associated Bank is in the other. And with a tap, it's 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. An express entry so you can tailgate longer. And up to 50% off home game tickets. All that power, all for the crew. Only with Brewers checking from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Whether it's breaking Packers news, breaking Bucks news, or breaking Brewers news, we are Milwaukee's place for the biggest sports stories right when they happen on 94.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All right, it's the moment you've been waiting for 3 years. As we are trying to settle on a good bet, John says, you couldn't eat pancakes as a payout? How could you not make that happen? You couldn't get that done? That's such a lame excuse. John, just so you know, it was scheduled, and then our bodyguard who's in studio, his dad died. So that's why I couldn't go. I mean...
I wasn't going to say it, but
Damn,
you said it.
so I didn't think we were going to bring that one out.
Yeah.
There was a very legitimate excuse for the first one being scheduled.
No,
the lack
why
of
it didn't
excuses,
get
the rescheduled pieces,
Yeah.
that's where you
Why
have
it
to
didn't get
criticize.
rescheduled, I don't know. Ron in the Key says, Craig, isn't follow through one of good karma's core values?
Look at him.
Not following through on punishment. Has Jen ever taken the ACTs?
She did.
Yes, she did.
It took her 2 years almost.
Yep. Ben and Greg never finished the wheel of punishments.
I don't think there was much outstanding there.
And worst and most importantly and sadly for society, Alex Strouf never paid the $100 to the MS Society.
The year's not over. The year's not over.
$100? That's it?
Well, I have until the end of the year because I haven't technically lost the bet yet.
How many more workouts
What's
do
the
you
bet?
need?
I needed to work out 125 times in
No,
the
you
calendar
lost
year.
it. There's not 125 days left,
Well,
is there?
I got more than, I think I
No,
had
there
like
are.
27 workouts.
I guess
so
we're
I
just
barely. So
September
every
through
single
December is
I need to
120
hit 100.
days.
I need to hit 100 workouts yet. I think.
That is
No, you need to hit more than 100 workouts.
No. I got into the
Okay,
20s.
let's go. I think Greg should go first. Greg is the most rational. I'm sure Greg will have one that everyone would be willing to sign up for. So, Greg, what do you think the punishment should be?
Last place has to go to a sperm bank.
Okay.
And make a donation.
Yep.
You have to donate your sperm.
Yes. Sounds,
And
okay.
you have
That's
to
not bad.
ultimately be willing to be contacted by a future child of yours when they turn 18.
That seems.
Are we really talking about bodily
Mine is
fluids?
terrible.
That's
I'm
not
saying-
hard. That's like you go there for 30 minutes and you're done. Why not?
30 minutes. Wow, Craig, look at you. Damn.
I'm saying with processing time.
Good
with
for you.
processing time.
Good for you, Craig.
With processing time.
Baby, turn off the radio. That ain't normal.
I'm just saying.
I think that
it
seems
was
reasonable.
service.
Let's see what everyone else has, but I think that's a good one. I think we should consider that. I mean, there's a lot of underpopulation in the world.
Correct.
I think that's also doing good for society.
People that can't have children, they want
yeah.
Turn off the radio. That ain't normal.
It's community service. I think we should consider that one. That's a good one.
I'm not having no little Wallaces I don't know about running around here.
Oh, Kyle.
Absolutely not.
How are you saying no before you even hear the other options? I mean, that's very close.
That one is outrageous. That's the last. I thought maybe.
Oh, that was the tame one that I had.
Normal.
Greg, this list is going to be outstanding. I would prefer for the sperm bank to call me like, hey, are you good for us to donate this? And I can say no.
No, that's not how sperm banks works.
That is.
I think if we're doing it, you got to at least roll the dice and check the box that they can contact you at 18.
Could you imagine just walking around looking like that kind of?
I'm sure you can make certain protections in terms of how that works, but
yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Kyle, what do you got?
Well, I mean, after that, mine was pretty tame.
Mine was also tame.
I was just going to simply have you walk around with your clothes inside out, talking in third person, just something around the office. Something stupid.
Okay. Inside out clothes.
Everything, and then
talking in the third person.
So I just something simple that we don't have to eat anything or have to. Greg is outrageous.
Okay, there you go. That one seems a little more outrageous to me. That would be more embarrassing than the other one.
The other one, you just go to an office
I mean, the other one,
and
you're
leave.
just helping the community. The other one, you're just
third person.
You're literally just helping the community and doing something good for society.
Listen,
People volunteer to do that every day.
If I wanted to help the community in that way, trust me, I wouldn't be doing it in the sperm bank. I'll be repopulating other ways.
There's different ramifications if you do it other ways.
Yeah.
With your personal relationship, what you owe the child. If you're.
Yeah. Okay, Strouf, what you got?
I don't know how to follow that up. My suggestion was, I believe you have to get hired as a magician at a party. You have to go to a child's birthday party.
Or a clown.
And be
That's creepy. That's creepy.
Is it creepy?
Hey,
what
kids.
if it's your kid's party?
I don't want you I don't want you any near my kid's party. What am I supposed to tell the other parents?
Yeah. This is a magician we brought in.
Who's actually not a magician, who actually came up with the idea so he can be around your children.
Just a 29-year-old who wanted to be at a kid's party.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that one.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Chris you like the sperm bank
Chris
one,
wants to know, will Greg's idea be live streamed on YouTube?
Come on.
No, it's a medical thing.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know what? Is GKB looking to get into that fan zone?
My idea.
Revenue stream.
My idea.
Good non-answer by him. Yeah.
So I think this one's very easy and tame, but I actually think Greg would like this one less than his idea, being what he has said about Disney in the past. Loser has to go by themselves to a double feature movie of the choosing of everybody else. No phone, alone, give full review of double feature movie. Because you could put them through the torture of an awful kids movie that you'd be painful for, a bad romantic comedy, and it's not that painful. It's only about 4 hours, and you'd have to sit through.
You have to write a paper. What would be the
no?
payoff?
Because AI these days. No, you have to come on and give a full review of the movie, of how terrible the movie is on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea. It's still not great.
Maybe any karaoke. I don't know. Greg, I want to hear the rest of your list. We got to go to break, but I want to hear the rest of your list.
You don't want to hear the rest.
No, I want to hear the rest.
We already got to the best of Greg's list.
No, Greg said that was the most tame. I want to hear what the rest of the list is.
Palermo's picks are coming up next. It's Sunday Karma, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Sunday Karma on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on August 25th.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the New York Mets.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Mizorowski.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Tune in August 25th at 6:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Outside of Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, I'm just like a lot of you. Estate planning was one of those things I kept saying that I would get to someday. I'm so glad I finally worked with Kirsten Hildebrand and her team at Hildebrand Law Firm. They made the estate planning process simple, answered every question I had, and never made it feel overwhelming. I walked away with a real peace of mind, knowing that my family is protected, and honestly, I wish I'd done it sooner. Don't put it off like I did. Visit hildebrandlawfirm.net to request your consultation today, or call and tell them Jen from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy sent you.
ESPN Wisconsin's Gabe Neitzel here for Events by Design. If you're planning an annual meeting, leadership summit, product launch, or trade show, you already know the pressure is on. Events by Design takes those high-stake moments and turns them into immersive experiences that energize your audience and elevate your brand. They handle everything: designing, planning, production, ensuring your event is executed seamlessly. No stress, no scrambling, just a memorable experience that delivers. Get started today. Just search online. Events by Design. They design, you party.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tosher here, and when it comes to orthopedic care, you want expertise you can trust. That's why I want to personally introduce you to MoMA, the Midwest Orthopedic and Musculoskeletal Alliance. MoMA brings together the orthopedic physicians, pain management specialists, clinics, and affiliated services that have delivered award-winning orthopedic and pain care across greater Milwaukee for decades, now working together under one name. Learn more or schedule an appointment. Visit MoMaMKE.com. That's MoMaMKE.com, and let them get you back to your game.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Kunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Kunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopkunis.com.
It's that time.
Yes, it's finally here.
Craig makes his picks of the week.
You can bet the house on it.
Picks of the week on Sunday Karma with Craig Karmazin. Presented by Palermo's Pizza, Wisconsin's hometown pizza.
Can't wait to see what happens next.
On ESPN Wisconsin and WisconsinOnDemand.com.
All right, it is time for Palermo's Picks, which we've talked a lot about Cover 5. Donnie says, I'm trying to log into my Cover 5. Don't remember my username. It's not letting me in. It won't let me open a new account. I'm not sure how to get back in. I've enjoyed playing it over the years. What's the sign-in code for this year? We haven't set up our league for this year, but we will.
Somebody having account issues.
I think all support issues should go to Alex Strouf this year for Cover 5. We should publish his contact information.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
Wherever you Cover 5.
So Strouf at goodkarmabrands.com. Right. Donnie, reach out to him, and he'll work with his bar friend to get you logged into your account. Alan says, loser has to run errands, walk a big loop, stop for drinks, and be as normal as possible while wearing a mascot uniform without the head, as if he forgot it at home. Says Alan in Milwaukee.
So you just look like a half furry.
Colin says
furry convention was one of my lists.
We should have to walk around as a furry.
The furry convention.
Yeah, Colin says, I have one that might be too hardcore, that might be unfair. Punishment should have to be doing 3 hours of radio with Ben Brust.
Ooh,
Welcome
that's
to my
tough.
life.
Been there.
Yeah,
Me too.
That one sounds pretty brutal. All right, so have we figured it out?
Well, we
Should
can
just go with
finalize.
Greg's? I mean,
Well,
Greg
no,
seems the
I
simplest.
think that mine makes the most
No.
sense.
Absolutely not.
Least time consuming.
I would like to get to my wedding in June.
The 18-year payoff on that would be phenomenal.
I'm
too.
saying that's going to keep people so interested of what happens 18 years from now. Because what if it's like 10 different kids contact you 18 years from now?
Correct. As long as they're in different states.
Because if
right?
you don't set a limit of how it can be
All right,
used.
fine, I'm in.
Okay, you're in? All right,
in.
majority's in. Kyle, so you're in. It was only a 3 out of 4 bet. It did not. It's like the Bus family. Yeah. It's like the GD Bus family. It's just the three.
You know,
three votes
the
puts it
attorney
in.
is from Milwaukee. One of the attorneys is from Milwaukee.
Adam Streisand or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
the Bus family attorney or the Genie's attorney or the other one?
The other family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this guy's a Milwaukee guy, local.
That's like when all of a sudden the OJ trial had some Milwaukee connections to. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the main characters in the OJ trial.
We covered a lot of ground today.
Good attorney.
A lot of ground today.
Yes, we did. All right, so I think we figured it out. No show next week, so then the following week is when we'll roll out our big Cover 5 contest.
We're at Lambeau that week.
Live from Lambeau.
Live from
we
Lambeau.
think. Maybe.
I will be there.
Yep, live from Lambeau. Some of us will be there. Packers not in action. Badgers, though, if they keep it within 16, we feel like it'll be a great season for Bucky. Stay healthy. By the way, Palermo's Pizza, fantastic. We love them. We love the company. We love everything about Palermo's. Support it and stay healthy, stay together, survive today, thrive tomorrow. You've been listening to Sunday Karma. Don't settle. Kyle, send us out.
Peace.
This is ESPN Wisconsin and ESPNWisconsin.com.
Is back pain slowing you down? When it comes to spine care, you need specialized expertise.